Hey, mamas! What's going on this morning? I am up, and can you tell that I have had my coffee? Definitely, because I tried to film this video when I was in my bathroom, and I realized that sage green does nothing for my complexion. I totally looked like a sick, I don't know. It was just not good. I wanted to show you my actual morning skincare routine as I was going through it. But given the color of my bathroom, it's just not gonna work out. So we are here in my kitchen, and I'm just gonna talk through the products for you, and you know how to apply these products and do it. So I have full faith that you will be able to do the skincare routine yourself if you so choose. So you'll see when we first started off the video, when I just woke up, my biggest habit is when I first wake up, I don't get straight out of bed. I check all the social media because I'm like obsessed with Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff. So I know you saw me. I know you caught me looking at all that stuff. So I decided that if it's going to be a habit that I'm going to be doing, then I'm also going to add a positive to it. So I have a big, huge glass of water that I'm drinking while I'm checking my emails and doing all that kind of stuff in bed. And it gives me a moment to just kind of wake up and get ready for the day before I head into the bathroom. So first things first, when you get into the bathroom, I always brush my teeth. It's just, I want to like get that morning breath out of there, you know, it's just, Anyway, and then I start the skincare. So with skincare, I use the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser because it has hyaluronic acid, and that totally sounds like a scary, scary word, but it means brings moisture. So I totally want to bring moisture to my skin as I'm getting older and as we're going into the winter months. So it's a no-brainer for me. This is available at the drugstore. It's super cheap. Dermatologists recommend it. It's super sensitive. So great for all skin types, and I just love it. Foams up, so when you're putting it on your face, you just really feel like the foamy bubbles are working. So I use that first, and then rinse it off with just my hands with water, splashing water on my face. And then I take a brand new washcloth and I pat it dry. I don't use the towel that's hanging on the back of my door because that's kind of gross if you think about it. Like, you've dried certain areas of your body that you might not want your face to touch, if you get what I'm saying. So I always use a brand new clean washcloth. Call me a germaphobe, and that's fine because I totally am, but that's what I do. And then, oh my god, all my stuff is falling. I follow it up with a toner, which is a step that a lot of people skip, and you know what? I honestly was one of them. I was skipping this for the longest time, and I just decided, like, hey, what the heck? Let's just try it and see how it goes. And I love it. It's the L'Oreal Hydro Fresh toner. It's a Hydro Fresh toner, and I just use one of the cotton rounds on it and just go all over my face. And again, it adds the moisture. So today was a super special morning for me because I woke up with this giant crater on my skin. I mean, who gets zits in their 30s? I mean, I thought that was something that only teenagers got, but no, apparently you still get it when you're in the 30s, so yay! I busted out my acne medication, which is 10% benzoyl peroxide, and I popped it on that bad boy, and I'm hoping that it goes away because I get so self-conscious when I have any acne on my face, as I'm sure a lot of you do. And it hurts. Like, I get the really big cystic acne, so I mean, you can literally feel it on your face, and like when you move your mouth, and you just feel like that's all anyone is paying attention to. So long story short, I'm really trying to get rid of that. It's just one. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, but I mean, nobody really wants acne on their face. We all want flawless faces, but it was a special morning for me today, I guess. So then, after I treated that bad boy, I worked on my under eye area because that is another problem area that I have when I wake up. It doesn't even matter what I've eaten the night before or the way that I've slept, because they say if you sleep on your back with 2 pillows, it helps with the puffiness, and if you reduce your salt intake. It reduces puffiness. Well, guess what? I'm blessed with puffy eyes when I wake up. Yay, again for me. But this Garnier anti-puff roller really comes to the rescue because it has a metal ball on it that is kind of like when you stick spoons in your freezer or your refrigerator and you just sit there with the spoons on your eyes. Mommies of 3 kids, you don't have time for that. Neither do I. So that's where this product comes in, and you just roll it on and it feels amazing, and just that little bit of like cold wakes you up in the morning. So I really like that a lot. And then I go in with my new favorite product. I did this in a mini drugstore. Can I talk this morning? I swear I've had some coffee, but the words are not coming out of my mouth. So I did this product in my drugstore mini haul, and it is the Nuance by Salma Hayek Dark Spot Corrector. And I was a sun worshiper from the time that I was knee-high all the way through my teenage years and a little bit into college. I was addicted to the tanning bed. Just bad news. And it is coming back to bite me in the butt right now because I'm getting these dark spots. So I had tried pretty much everything that I could think to try, and I just randomly saw this and I thought, what the heck? I've tried everything else. Let's give this a go. It's totally working. Hallelujah, it's working, because I was thinking I was going to have to try and talk my husband into getting me some sort of like laser treatment to remove that, and he would not be all about that. Very frugal man. Very smart man, but very frugal. So I use that, and it's working, and it's making me happy. So I know it might seem a little bit redundant, but I also use another eye cream in the morning, which is just the Olay CC brightening cream, just because I want to look more awake. So you just literally take your ring finger, dip it in the pot, and do like 3 dots underneath your eyes, and then just keep patting it into your skin. You always want to pat, and you always want to use your ring finger, just because it is the weakest finger, and you never want to drag anything because the under eye area is so delicate and it can be so easily damaged, and just make you look older than you really are. Then next I follow up with just a daily moisturizer, and it's the Olay Daily Complete All Day Moisturizer, and it has SPF 15. And here's another thing that I am going to be kind of on my soapbox about today, because a lot of people that I see are always saying, oh, well, it has SPF in it, so it's like a 2-in-1. I can skip the sunscreen step. You really, really totally should not do that, because if you think about it, and I've actually talked to dermatologists about this before, they really don't recommend that. Because honestly, what happens when they put the SPF in there, they're also adding all of their products to it too, so it's really diluting the SPF. So you're really not getting that protection that you should be getting on your skin. So you want to follow it up with an actual SPF, which is the Neutrogena Dry Touch is my favorite one, because it's lightweight, it dries quickly, so if I'm going to be doing makeup that day, I don't have to sit around forever. It doesn't have like that sticky feel that a lot of sunscreens have, and most importantly, it is broad spectrum, which is an important keyword that you want to look for on your sunscreens, and it's also something that you want to wear year-round. I know it's kind of hard to think about sunscreen protection when it's cloudy outside, or it's raining, or it's the middle of winter, but it is so important, because it will help you remain looking youthful. And I'm telling you, I swear I could be one of those like carny people that like, you've seen them, so they can either guess your age or your weight or your birthday. Well, I can totally guess your age. And I honestly, the way that I can guess your age is through your neck and your hands. And those are the two areas that people always are forgetting to put sunscreen on. So you're getting the most sun damage there, and you're aging fast right there. So if you want to continue with your youthful looking skin, make sure you're not only putting sunscreen all up in here, but on your neck and whatever area is exposed down here, and also on your hands, because they will be your tattletale signs of how old you really are, no matter what you're doing to your face up here. Then I move on to my lips with my Soft Lips Double Mint, which I always rave about this just because year round, it's like you use it in the summer, your lips don't burn. You use it in the winter, you don't get chapped lips. I mean, it's a win-win. So you use it year round. I love the flavor of it. I love how it makes my lips smooth. And then it always makes my lip gloss or lipstick go on great. But for a little pop of color, I use this MAC. I don't even know what it's called anymore because the label has worn off, but it's just a really sheer lip gloss, although it looks like it would be super bright. I have it on my lips right now, and I'm telling you, it's not. It's just like a barely hint of a little bit of color. So I like to do that.